apostles Peter and John were on their way to the temple. As they approached, they came across a lame beggar sitting outside of the temple who was in need of help. Who knows how many times people had passed by this lame beggar, not even making eye contact. As we know, Peter and John stop and they heal this beggar. And this beggar eventually gets up, he is restored, and he goes laughing and leaping and praising God. But I want us to slow down to consider this for a moment. In verses 4 through 6, just before Peter heals this beggar, he intently looks at the beggar and tells him, "Look at us." And the beggar looks eagerly back at him. In this moment, there is intimacy. Peter sees this person in need and invites them into his life. And this person, this beggar, is being seen by Peter and John. We also see this in the life and ministry and teachings of Jesus. Jesus, who sat with the woman from Samaria at the well and invited her into a conversation. Jesus, who said to the little children, "Let them come to me." Jesus, who taught the parable of the Good Samaritan, someone who should not have spent any time with the person in need. Here at Love Inc. of Greater Hammond, we are seeking to follow in the same footsteps as Jesus, Peter, John, and so many other followers of Jesus throughout church history, who have treated people in need not as projects or as burdens or as distractions from other things, but see them as who they are, people made in the image of God who are in need of help. One thing that we care very deeply about here at Love Inc. of Greater Hammond is that we want to deliver love to people in a way that helps them and shows them the love of God and restores dignity back to the person. It is often the case where people who fall on hard times or in need of help have difficulty asking for those needs. Here at Love Inc., we seek to go above just the casual, as James writes about in his epistle in the 2nd chapter, the very casual, be warmed, be filled, we'll pray for you, and instead baptize our ministry in prayer, in the love of God, as we seek to serve others and make an impact in our community that restores dignity to those who are in need of help, because we have all been in need of help at different points in. So whether you're a volunteer, a donor, somebody who attends one of our network churches, or simply just someone who wants to follow Jesus well as a modern disciple of his, my encouragement to you here today is to see people as who they are. People loved by God who need help. We all need help at times. They're not burdens. They're not projects. They're not somebody for us to try and save, but instead someone that we have the opportunity to restore dignity to and to shower them with the love of the Father and of Jesus, which is ultimately holy and sanctifying for all.